Hey everybody, it's me, Eli's, and welcome back to my channel, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. And today, guys, we are reviewing my 2b2t base. Now, as you guys know, 2b2t is the oldest Anarchy server in all of Minecraft. And while we're not on the server itself right now, because I decided to back up my whole base into a Minecraft world, link in description, we are going to be showing it off. Now, of course, as you know, of recording this and hopefully of posting this, the base was made on, of course, August 20th, 2021. And of course, 2 years later, I am showing it off. Now, of course, I haven't done really much of anything for a bit on this base, but there's still been a few things here and there. Now, actually it's pretty funny because there has been quite a history with this base. I used to have a base mate called SJFJSJSJ, and he used to be base mates with me and we would build lots of stuff. I even, let me see, yep, his S is still here. And of course I did have a second base mate. It was very short-lived and he didn't really stay long, so sadly I don't have his name. But here's a few people who actually came here. I came like 2 years ago. V Benz NATT. Manny 1G. What a name. Also, I do want to note, thank you, Ice Bluebird, for, of course, reviewing my whole base. Honestly, if you want to see his video, check the link in description. I'll even put the times on screen right now. And, anyways, back to the video. But, anyways, why don't we get started on my home? So, here's my humble home that's made in the shape of a castle. Very humble. And I had all the remedies here. I had a furnace, like 4 furnaces here, crafting table. I had 2 beds, and under here I had a chest full of stuff. I guess I didn't record the chest items in the world, so I guess it's empty. But then of course I have 3 chests here. Got a cool armor stand here. Ender chest for all my stuff, which for some reason is not recorded. Got my whole anvil and pod plant and everything. Now the whole point of this base is it was made out of obsidian for one reason. It was made out of obsidian because of griefing. In 2b2t, griefing's a huge issue. And the best thing to do is to use obsidian, so it's very hard to grief a base or anything like that. So I decided to make this whole base out of cobblestone, water, and, of course, obsidian. So I'd be totally fine if someone wanted to try to blow up my whole house. So that's pretty cool. Next, this actually used to be an enchanting stand. I guess it turned into this little tunnel thing. This was the cave I actually used a while ago. During my time in 2b2t. Quite funny too, because over here, let me close this. Over here is my actual mine, and yet I never actually mined anything here. I didn't even go down to where I was supposed to, and I never will. It's just gonna stay a mine that never actually did anything. Just aesthetics, I guess. Next is of course my cool storage shack. Has all sorts of chests, furnaces, crafting tables, even an E-chest here. It's pretty darn nice. Then I got a wheat farm. I have, of course, potatoes over there. And some pumpkins. Pretty awesome. The whole point was if someone discovered this base on their travels, they could just take some wheat and go ahead and just plant some of it back and go on their very way so they don't starve. This is also my own private wheat farm, which honestly is pretty nice. I even put a little chest here. And honestly, it's pretty awesome. Next is my roller coaster. You know what to do. Obviously, you would just go on this thing and then ride it. Woo! Fun fact, the first day I actually played Minecraft, the first build I ever made was a roller coaster. So it's pretty awesome. Anyways, here's the pyramid. Wait, the nether portal pyramid. I guess that's the only name I have for it. And honestly, it was pretty good. I was gonna build some down here because there's a huge space down here to work with. I just never got to it. But still pretty awesome pyramid. Obviously, you just go in and it'll take you to the nether. But since I don't got the nether backed up, it's yeah, pretty empty. That's not supposed to happen. Why did it do that? That's very weird. Anyways, of course, here's the pumpkin farm. Pretty nice. And Emerald Path. This was actually added more recently. I think I added like a few days ago. It used to be wood, but I thought it'd just look a lot better with emerald. I do like emeralds so much. Then of course here's my peak, which I would just sit here, bring a music disc along, and just look out into the sunset. Next is my well. Goes a lot of blocks down. Has a cauldron. I mean, it's just a well. There's really not much to say. Well, anyways, here is the guest home. This would be where lots of people would stay in the case they came across this base and they couldn't dare to even get into my own house. So there's that. I also had a sugarcane farm down here. Chest, nether portal too. Honestly, I didn't really use this part of the base more. I kind of did, but I just didn't. Next, of course, the sheep farm. There actually used to be a whole other sheep farm here until a creeper blew it up. I really wish I could have kept it to show you guys. It would just be white, black, gray, all sorts of those types of sheep. This was the colorful sheep farm. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. And I usually shear these ones for beds. Next is why is my shulker boxes on the ground here? I really hope I didn't leave the shulker boxes here. That would be bad. They probably despawned anyways. These were my beacons. I'm guessing for some reason the beacon's powers weren't recorded. But basically I had speed 2 and jump boost 2. So the whole idea was to just get a nice little boost on the way to the mega base over there, which I'm going to get to later. Next is the pyramid. This was actually my friend's, the first base mate's, pyramid. Now since I don't want to go to the nether, since it's empty, I'm just going to come through here. He had like a chest here, cool furnace, all that. Honestly, I made him this house because he didn't really have anywhere to live. He didn't really do much with this place, but still a good memory of mine. Pretty awesome. And then of course, oh man, the grave. I don't know why the grave's littered with all sorts of stuff. This needs to go. Get out of here. Anyways, here's an chest on the back end. This is the grave of SJFJSJSJ's skeleton horse. And if you dig down, you find the chest with his belongings. Well, technically his body. The 4 skeleton bones. He died on the way to a trip to the Nether, so I made a grave for him. May he rest in peace, skeleton horse. And trust me, many people have defiled this grave. Multiple people. Heck, Ice Bluebird, who actually reviewed my base, which was pretty awesome, defiled this gosh darn grave. I don't know why he did, but he did it. And multiple other people have had to fix this grave up multiple times. That's why I made it go down deeper and put obsidian. There's nothing in there except remains. Surprised no one's took it yet. And then of course on the way, here is the mega base. Now this was all constructed by me other than this one house here, which is this one house actually belongs to the old basemate I was telling you about, the second one, not the first one. He had a chest here, he had all sorts of stuff. He didn't leave his name anywhere, so I can't exactly say anything, and his profiles and everything are long gone, but basically this was his house and his sheep farm. It was pretty nice. But anyways, moving on. Here is the, well, I actually never named this. Someone else did. The Shrunken Pharaoh's Pyramid. Someone else named this, so I guess I'm just going with that name. This was originally just an obsidian pyramid, and then I decided to, of course, use sandstone stairs, then cover it with water, and then cover it with emerald. The whole point was for anti-griefing, of course. And let me go on the inside. In the inside, there was, of course, my ender chest, my regular chest, this and that. Nothing really around. And then, of course, my quadruple beacon setup, which would give me all the effects that you see on my screen right now, which for some reason was noted down in the world downloader, but not the other beacons. I don't know why. Next, here I have my logo. I was actually gonna finish it, but never got to. And I also made a little pathway down to a sea temple. Now, it was very weird because the sea temple, because of the new changes in the update of 2B2T in 1.19, this sea temple had 40 different Elder Guardians, which to me is pretty crazy. Of course, though, I think they're all dead by now, but still crazy to think about anyways. And I was eventually gonna just glass this off and use it for like maybe storage or something, but never got to it. And if you guys see all these weird dark spots in the world, it's just some from the world download. I don't know how to change it or fix it, so it's just gonna stay here when you download the world. But anyways, about the wheat farm. So basically, there used to be a base called the Valley of Wheat. And this was where people would, of course, go to the Valley of Wheat and just mine some wheat. Just farm a bit. It would be a great stop for many new players. Of course, though, the Valley of Wheat got griefed and completely destroyed, so it doesn't exist anymore. But my whole, like, wheat farms, everything still do exist, and if anyone finds this base, they can go ahead and just get some food for their travels, of course. Then, of course, here's the nether portal. Here's the backside, which would be great for signs, which no one ever left on this board for some reason. I don't know if there was never anyone who ever even went here to leave a sign or even visit it, but whatever. This was made in November 5th, 2022, so it's a lot more recent. And the rules were take what you need, not more. Have a fun time. You can leave the sign on. You can leave a sign on the other side or this side, whatever. You get the idea. And I also made 2 totems of the old texture and the new texture. So it's pretty awesome. Then, of course, one of my greatest builds here, Hotel 8. Now, this hotel, like the little guest home over there, would hold people. Except this one was a lot better at it. First of all, you would have some beds, chest, ender chest, furnace, crafting table, and anvil. So you're pretty set. I forgot to put beds on all the floors, but they were all supposed to have a bed. And then, of course, this is the penthouse. This is where you want to live. Here you can be in a huge glass dome and look down on everyone. And be on top of them all! So honestly, it was pretty awesome. And then, let me see here. Here would be the roof where you could just look down upon everyone, or... I didn't record the chest, but there was cats. Let me put down, it was cat in here. So the whole point was you just listen to a music disc, just look down upon everything. Multiple angles, so you can look down upon this base, you can look down upon this, you can look down upon this, which was going to be a base in the future that never got made. Pretty awesome. And of course, here's the roof. Before you jump, make sure you have it equipped. Going down, use spacebar to glide through the sky. Basically, you were supposed to have a elytra on. Let me put on a elytra to show you. And how about some rockets, too? Why not? Let's see here. Perfect. So what you would do is you would just go in like a F5 and you would just jump down. Of course you would want to have your elytra on so you didn't commit suicide. And yeah, you could glide through the sky. It was pretty awesome. Great jumping place. Great to go from here all the way down to my other base. Woohoo! Pretty nice. And from what I can tell, that's really all. There's nothing much to really say about this base. But alright, let me get back up here. If you guys wonder about the future of this base, it is 2B2T, it's Anarchy, well, not really anymore, but it's still Anarchy, so this base will most likely get griefed. I showed enough for people to, of course, track down the location via flowers or the terrain or whatever. So this space is no doubt about it, it's gonna get griefed one day, and this all is gonna be gone. But with this world backup, you can just enjoy it and play for yourself. And who knows, maybe a year from now when the base is hopefully still kicking, I'll make a update to this video. But I highly doubt it because I think this base is gonna get griefed one day. Pretty soon, honestly, after the upload of this video. I'm gonna be refunding my 2B2T membership. Well, I mean priority queue. I don't exactly like 2B2T anymore. They reset lots of my stuff. They increased the mob spawns. They've done a lot of stuff to make it more like a survival server, less and less of an anarchy server. But honestly, I still want this little piece of my history to be saved somewhere, so that's why I decided to make this backup in the first place. But thank you to Ice Bluebird, SJK, whatever, you know your name. And of course, the mystery base mate that I forgot about. And thank you guys for watching, honestly. This was pretty fun, to be honest. I had fun showing you guys the whole history of my time on 2B2T, and hopefully, guys, you guys can have a similar experience in the future if 2B2T ever gets better. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.